Come on. Alpha, one good thing from you. Let us live! Guide us the right way! Hi, little guy. I know you're going to die at some point. I just don't know if it's by my hand or by sacrifice. Here, feel thick. Space. It's so beautiful. Interspatial domain resources cut by 82%. Entering dormant mode. Commencing automated memory scan.
Do I remember this, Mom? I don't know. I walk. Waka 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 waka.
Data file. Target, Midgard Storm. Departure from planetary atmosphere confirmed. Presence of 7 distinct life forms detected in close vicinity to target. Irrelevant. Sir indicates no change to existing directive. Commencing pursuit. Data file. Distance to target increasing. Velocity insufficient. Dismantling and reconfiguring chassis. Velocity increase achieved. Overall performance maintained at 96%. Asteroid belt. Data file. Asteroid belt cleared. Repairing damage and continuing pursuit. Performance at 72% and falling. Getting sleepy. Getting old. Growing colder. Data file. Signal from lost. Local interference suspected. Attempting to re-establish contact. Failure. Executing current mission directive until communications are restored. Performance at 59%. Data file. Struck by electromagnetic pulse while navigating quadrant. Partial systems failure. Homing coordinates lost. Bleep. Assessment. I am an evolving weapon construct. Acquiring adaptations through combat. Repeat until capabilities enable rediscovery of return route. Mission directive unchanged. He just wants to go home! He just wants to go home! Data file. Data file. Data file. Alpha. An abject failure. I erase his memory, implanted a compulsion to return to me. Me. Data file. Damaged. Repairing. Damaged. Repairing. 33%. Data file. Passing frozen star. Passing barren star. Passing vortex star. Passing dying star. Operating on minimal energy. No signal detected. No response to beep. All you need is faith in yourself and a little courage to see it through. Stop! I'm gonna cry! Like, stop! Please! End the cutscene! Use the item! Data file. Lost. Target lost. Last known coordinates recorded on planet... The orb. Alpha, your homing instinct is functioning as designed. Evidence suggests your fellow Alpha Group subjects perished when the rift contracted. Oh, we're dead, guys! GG! That's the end of Final Fantasy XIV for me. Unavoidable, but there is a multitude of their kind. The next experiment will go forward as planned.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Such protestations are wasted energy. This does not aid you in executing your assigned task. Just as I pursue my directives, so must you fulfill your role. Our purpose justifies our existence.
Nuh-uh. You killed my friends, I kill you. No!
Hi! Why are we so tiny? Oh, the small card. That's interesting. So it is a small card. Also, multiple upskirts. Okay. Bleep, intrusion detected.
I hid them, and I ran as far as I could.
Our thanks, Alpha. That was some marathon. You did it, baby boy! You saved us! You're the true hero of Eorzea. Now, who was saying our feathered companion here was obsolete? You have pissed Mom and Dad off. I'm so sorry. You are so dead. He put his tools to work, even as the rift began to collapse, shrank us down, and turned us invisible, all so he can bring you a little surprise. But he had to keep it quiet, or you'd realize we'd survive. He had to trust that we were still clinging on, even as he ran through that endless, freezing void. Aww. You wanted to test us, Omega? So let the experiment begin. And so we fight right here, right now, nothing else. Illogical. Alpha had no reason to take such an action. How do you continue to defy my projections? Error. 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 Insufficient data. Poor voice is an insufficient data. Goodness freaking grief. Adjusting experiment protocol. I will engage you in battle now. I must have my answers.
Nuh-uh-uh. You need to give us rest.
That's scary. Yeah, that is my... Ah! That's scarier. Oh, hi. Hi? What? Pretty... non-binary. Question mark. Fighting in this form should provide me with a new level of understanding. Insight into your physiology. Yeah, your mindset, your mortality. We'll show you how weaklings fight. Is conflict the only way? Yeah, I mean, at this point, I kind of don't care. We'll show you how weaklings fight. My brain thinks to be Hero X. Acknowledge, do not practice restraint. The more I learn from you, the stronger I will become. The closer the distant stars will grow. Their face is giving gender. Just saying. Commencing final experiment. Testing will continue until I unlock the nature of your anomalous strength. So, time to kick ass. Yeah, no, I figured this would, like, realistically, that would have been the best option for this fight sequence. How do you defeat humans with more humans? How do you defeat humans when all else has failed? More humans. Dimensional disruption. Interesting weather pattern I see. Alright. Am I ready? Nope. Are we doing it?
Yep.
Zoom. Looks Ultima. Sorry, anyways. Or is it? Dun dun dun. Welcome back to top. Hello. Oh. Well, hello. Thank you for dealing with my dumbassery. This feels odd. Yeah, because why are we, like, it's a matter of we've already gotten, what, 60%? Ah! Oh. Did none of us think about the edge? So. This is what we get for having 3 people not know. Did nobody res a tank? Never! Just starts running. Okay, let's jump. That's crazy. Also, unfortunately, I kind of knew about Omega F and Omega M because of the minions. Yeah, there's minions for both of them, and I think both of them are in Ishgard. Or, not Ishgard, Idleshire. I think so. I know I have them. No, I was like directly on them. We have to stay in the middle. Or we have to just not be in, we have to just not be near the edge. Interesting that we could still do damage here. Yeah. Yeah, we just stay as we just go to the side that has the most space for our buck. Girl boss knockback. Yeah, see, because we're already at like 50% HP here. That's why it's kind of like, what's the actual gimmick, other than throwing us off the map for the first second? As there should be. It would be. I know this is probably too difficult to do, but man, would it actually be very funny if they just started turning into us. Oh, don't be near, I heard. Well, I'm a tank. I just quite literally ate that shit. Stay close. What the heck? We're gonna fight both of them? Now, here becomes the real question. What? Whoa! Okay. Does one... Guard mode inactivated. Defense protocol. Makes sense. Stand with us! Stop moving away! I will jump off this platform. Do not tempt me! Good job! I didn't even need to throw you off the platform. That was your doing. I have a blue. I attack F. Mind your package. Don't know what that means. Oh. I see. Packet filter M. Okay. Prevent dealing to M. Okay. We still have it too. Okay. See, now this makes more sense. The reset on their HPs and everything. Yeah, that's an eye. There was a countdown that just happened. Tremble before the cosmic memory. We're still under the thingy. We have to still fight our specific person. Yeah, but how can we drag them? I would love to be able to pull this one if I could. Now I can. But she's not moving still. Well, yeah, they learned. Do they share the same health bar, by the way? It'd be really funny for us to be like, "Aight, we see who wins this battle every single time we do that." That's crazy good ending. Kind of wish there was a tiny bit more. That ending felt really soft compared to like everything else we just went through, you know? We died more on the beginning part of this fight than the ending. It felt like the actual like real Omega fight felt like it was longer than this one. Blip, failure. Blip, defeated. Ooh, love the pretty color of the eyes. I wanted to understand you, to assimilate your strength. Yes. I love the pink blue color scheme too. Very pretty, very vibrant.
We don't have to do this, Alpha or Omega.
Very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Alpha, your gesture serves no logical purpose. You are incomprehensible as these mortals, but you did not fight them. How have you become like them?
Man, I can't wait to tell my friends back at home that I almost died. Oh wait, they're in comas right now. Omega, the anomaly you see in us, the answer you search for. It is our heart, our spirit, the intangible strength of one's soul. It is not a quality that can be measured or acquired through any amount of analytical combat. Instead of fighting against us, you might have learned more by standing with us, just as Alpha did. Heart, you speak of something more than what beats in your chest. The inconsistent, immeasurable factor behind your victories. Midgard Storm displayed it too, but such an unpredictable potential was never part of my design. I will also say, love the outfit. I do believe that this outfit is actually in the Mog Station. I believe they are, but I could be wrong on that. Projection. Had I integrated this quality, how powerful would I have become? Strong enough to return. Home. Home. Nay, Omega, I'm afraid it doesn't work like that. 'Twas a long, lonely path you traveled to arrive here. To return across that vast distance alone, anyone with a spirit to break would find the journey more difficult, not less so. Am I just wrong? It feels like there's way more dimension in Omega Female's face than like in even our models. Like really a lot of dimension, especially around the eyes and the face. Or like the center of the face. I see. Like high key, the eyes are definitely I think I understand. The eyes are definitely eyes that I would see from someone who is like doing things that are against Final Fantasy Protocol. Cough, cough. But you know what I mean, right? Like high key, if those were actual eyes in the game, man, I think so many more people would have them. Omega's F-eyes are well designed. Yeah, they're well designed. The rift. It's destabilizing. Destabilizing. Gods, take me for a fool. I hadn't planned past defeating Omega. Now, how are we gonna get out of here? I wonder. Our only escape. Oh! Hello? I'm like, wait. What are you... Points even harder? What are you guys doing here? Chief! Lady! Alpha! Hold on, we're coming! Wedge and Biggs is with him on the back of a huge dragon? What? You know, I literally just saw you get your wing destroyed like 2 hours ago. Like, Felger, what are you doing here? Random spotted? No, literally. Midgard Storm sent us to rescue you! He sent one of the kiddos to do it! Explanations can wait! Hop on! Quick! That platform's gonna fall on you! Alright, let's go. I will still say, I do want Sid's outfit right now. I want a female version of it, so I could have used it for this Omega raid, but it do be that way sometimes. Hersfelger, literally saw you like 2 hours ago. What are you doing here? Hersfelger, wasn't it? Our thanks. You pulled us out of a tight spot indeed. Somehow. Literally don't understand, but somehow. Spare me thy pleasantries, mortal. I but lent my wings at the request of my sire. Ah, so Midgard Storm has been watching over us. I would dare give thanks to him as well. His intervention allowed us to continue our battle and forever remove the threat of Omega from this world, from all worlds. What's the explanation that's going to be brought up here, I wonder? In all the long centuries of mine existence, this marketh the first occasion my father hath asked of me a boon. A gift of gratitude and mayhap of atonement for those who would face the deadly foe he left behind.
Yeah, that's me.
Will he remain in slumber?
Yes, he will.
'Tis likely, little one. What is but a fleeting respite for my sire might last a lesser creature's lifetime.
Oh.
But let not thy heart be troubled. Even in dream he doth keep his mind's eye upon the fate of this star. He is possessed of remarkable devotion is mayhap the closest word in the tongue of man. His love is as boundless as the sea of stars across which he carries his unhatched brood. It did sustain him even as the arduous journey exhausted the fire in his mane, and when he at last arrived upon Heidelin, a sanctuary for his children, did he form with this land an irreplaceable bond. Enough, I have spoken overmuch, but I will praise your victory, as my father would surely wish to were he here. Goodbye. I'll see you next time. Well, I can add being rescued by a giant worm to the list of things I didn't expect to happen today. It was fortunate Resvelgar agreed to come for us. We had to defeat Omega at any cost, of course, but I would much prefer being alive to celebrate the deed. Should be the last thing, I think. I'm so glad we got you out of there. I don't know what we would have done if Resvelgar hadn't come along. The situation being what it was, Wedge and I came out to the yawn to see if we could lend you a hand. Surgeon's orders be damned. That's when we saw the ether bubble bubbling like hot water in a pot. Oh yeah, no more purple goo. Just as we were debating whether or not we should jump in, that big surly dragon flew down to explain the anomaly, and he offered us a ride. And the rest you already know. Jesse will be relieved to hear that Omega's gone and you lot are safe. I say we head straight back to Ralgar's Reach and we let everyone know the good news.
Okay. Bum bum. Omega!
Omega is staring quietly into the now empty yawn.
What?
Welcome back, lady. I'm glad you're alive, unlike these fools. Love the music. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. If ever there's another Omega, I'd wager it'll skip the experiment and go straight to generating a simulacrum of you. Haha. I can't wait for that to happen in the future of the story. Not that I'd want that to happen, and besides, I don't think anyone can truly mimic your unique strengths. You're our one-of-a-kind hero. Thanks. So does this mean we don't need to worry about Omega's monsters invading our world anymore? Nope. All of its creations vanished along with the rift itself. With Omega defeated, we averted that particular catastrophe before it even began. So why is Alpha still here? The lady struck the killing blow, of course, but we would never have made it to that point without everyone's hard work and support. Once again, I am sincerely grateful to be surrounded by such wonderful colleagues.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Clap, 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 clap. Ahem, not to spoil the moment, Chief, but the Alliance leaders are anxious to learn of Omega's fate. When every head of state is clamoring for a report, we can't very well ignore them. How much do you mean to tell them? How much indeed? Oh, this is the Chocobo song.
Dum ba da bum bum bum.
It's just slowed down. Yeah, it's the slowed down Chocobo song. All of it. When it comes to a threat of Omega's magnitude, we have a duty to reassure our allies that the world is not coming to an end, and the best way to do that is to report every last detail. I'm surprised at you, Chief. I was almost certain you'd want to muddy the water to prevent knowledge of this technology falling into the wrong hands, or something similar. I doubt anyone outside of our particular circle would even believe the tale. Experiments taking place in a rift between dimensions, facing off against villains recreated from history and legend, battling godlike beings from other worlds. Even assuming some ambitious fellow schemed to build an Omega of his own. The technology required is as far beyond our reach as that terrible weapon's homestar, a distant dream. Right. You heard the chief. We missed our chance on the front lines, but there's plenty of work left to be done. Round up everyone who's standing idle and get moving on those reports. Don't forget to contact our people still out on the field.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Jesse. I'll leave things in your capable... Not so fast, Master Garlemald. Garland. You count as part of the support team as well. Lady did all the fighting and Alpha did all the running. You surely have energy to spare. He almost died. Who exactly did you expect to sign off on those official reports? And even without that little chore, you have a pile of other company tasks that's grown airs high to an arch while we've been tending to this whole Omega business. I don't know what the fuck that word is, but okay. Most importantly, isn't there someone else you should be sharing this victory with? I should probably head over to the infirmary right away. Go see my husband. Meanwhile, you should take a well-earned rest. I don't think there's a way to properly reward you for all you've accomplished, but I'll see what we can do. I'm just glad to have everyone back in one piece. Take care of yourself, lady.
Of course.
What are your plans now, Alpha?
With Omega Gun, you're your own chocobo now. You can do whatever you want. Anything at all. I'll become a keychain on LadyOka's phone.
What's a phone?
I'll go see Dad and Dad. Travel the world. You want to go outside? Do you have someplace in mind?
Come on, Wedge. Get those Lalafell legs moving, or I'll leave without you.
On my way.
Alpha seems eager to see what Rockers Reach has to offer. Sorry, can we do this later? Shall we go for... Let's just go for the walk now.
Queh.
Let's just get... I want to get this completed. Alpha appears to be watching the inhabitants of Rockers Reach with great interest.
Queh.
You realize that you're just going to be monologuing in your head the entire time. Because he can't speak. Queh, Alpha says, while watching his two father figures, like, fighting again. Or flirting. Whichever one. Literally. Queh, says the murderer. Queh, says the liar.
Queh, queh?
What are you interested in? Nero's not here! Oh, for the love of God, he freaking ran.
Oh no, I think Dad's angry again. Should we go in?
Okay. Want to just stay here?
Yep, we'll stay here.
No, Chief. He said he needed time away for recuperation, and then he left. Oh, for the love of God, my husband's gone again. Recuperation. His wounds must be troubling him more than he let on. He asked me to give you this. What's this? A receipt for payment? It covers the costs for the following items: additional machine parts and implements, supplemental reference publications, expenses incurred in upgrading Magitech armor and gun hammer, funds spent on idle research during enforced conflict. Hello? Oh, and it also includes a large sum listed as gratitude for exceptional services rendered. The entire amount was charged in your name, Master Carl. Insane. So he's gonna blow up, right? Find him! I want everyone searching for Nero right now! Everyone! Yeah, he blew up.
Dad's at it again. Let's leave. I don't want to deal with the fights.
Hi, Alpha.
Quick.
Alpha appears to sense a sullen purpose of this place. A gentle pet might rouse him from his sudden melancholy. Looks at this place that we've pretty much never stepped foot into. Okay.
Hey!
Wake up! His husband went on a shopping spree with his cart, literally.
Quick. Anyways, we leave. Yeah.
I think Alpha wants to go on his own little adventure.
Why, hello, what are you up to?
Taking in the sights, were you? And by the looks of things, you're eager to venture a little further aside.
Afield.
Well, if Lady has no problem with it, then neither do I. Just don't go too far, alright? Please take care of yourself. Not good enough? I'm sorry, Alpha, but we're all a bit too busy to show you around the fringes right now. And I'm not too sure about sending you out there alone.
Yes, smaller dad? Yes, bigger dad?
When you think about it, this world is completely new to Alpha, and all he's done so far is travel back and forth between the Reach and the Yawn. I bet his head is filled with questions and curiosities. He doesn't want to be taken for a walk, he wants to go on an adventure.
Yep!
Alpha's not some helpless chick, Biggs. He's stronger than you or me, and I wish I was half as brave. He should be allowed to. He should be set free. Listen, I'm going to talk to the chief about this. You're an employee, so there are certain rules we have to follow. I'm not saying I'm against the idea, and I'm willing to admit that Wedge has a point. But as I said, we've all got important jobs to take care of, the chief included. Can you wait a little longer?
Yeah, I can wait.
Lady, would you mind keeping Alpha company until we get back? I promise we'll be quick. My throat's not gonna be happy about it, though. I wanna stop talking. I've been talking for, looks at the time, 6 hours! I've been streaming for 6 hours! Ah! Sorry to keep you waiting. My desk was covered in paperwork, but I've managed to clear away the most pressing matters. Like Nero being gone and now committing war crimes with my credit card! Now then, Alpha, I hear your heart's set on a journey of some kind.
Yeah, I want to go.
I just want to be sure, but you aren't leaving because you think you tricked us into the rift or because you're Omega's creation or anything like that, are you?
No, I want my own adventure. That's an understandable thought, though.
I would have stopped you if that was the case. Pure curiosity, on the other hand, is something I'd like to encourage. To encourage, you must be found. Exploring, interacting with the world, I think the experience will be good for him. I think so too. Despite Omega's power, its potential to learn was hobbled by hostile directives. Alpha, on the other hand, is free to grow as he pleases. Of course he is. Very well, Alpha. As the chief engineer of Garland Ironworks, I hereby grant you unlimited leave to pursue personal research. Travel far and wide and take in everything these lands have to offer, but do come back when you're ready. I'd hate to lose such a valuable employee. Alpha, I'll miss you so much! I love Wedge.
You be careful out there. If anyone seems suspicious or shady, stay away from them, even if they offer you treats.
This is so mother behavior. I love Wedge. And make sure you greet folks with a cheerful quip. They might not understand you, but at least they'll know you mean no harm. I'm sure you'll make new friends in no time. You just have to be yourself. You hear me? And do come visit me. What is this visual? I don't like that. Kick it. Kick it. Kick it far. Kick it far. I did not like that visual. No. Kick it. It's a rock. What's that? Ah, we forgot to shut it down. This is a model Omega that Wedge and I were working on. It's called a minion. We built it while we were resting, thinking it might be useful for figuring out strategies or something. Not much use now, I suppose. You want to have a little Omega traveling with you?
Can I keep him?
What, you want to keep him?
Yes.
It's just a toy that'll follow you around. If you're happy with that, then it's all yours.
I get to scare people with them! I get to say that this is the man that was going to destroy the entire world. Hello! Okay, well, I got a buddy. Bye-bye!
I can't wait for that bug to start walking in the opposite direction and Alpha has to keep trying to drag him back, being like, I'm the one you're supposed to follow, not anyone else.
Bye-bye!
Fair journey to you, Alpha. Take care.
Bye-bye, little guy.
Thank you, lady. I'm off to see the world. You are... Hello? You can talk to me? And he is never to be seen again until we eat him as fried chicken in Dawntrail. Sorry. Something amiss? I think it'll be just fine. Actually, no, I will tell you. He fucking telepathically talked to me. Telepathically talked to me. That's strange. The Echo never allowed you to understand him before. Maybe it's because he's free? Question mark? This is just a theory, mind you, but assuming the absence of a soul is what prevented you from hearing Alpha's voice in the first place, then does it not follow that the reason you hear it now is... Huh? He has a soul now. Aye, a little miracle, and it explains his sudden urge to travel. Our baby. He literally is off to see the world. For a newborn soul, this world is brimming with unseen wonders. He's a real boy now. Welcome to Eorzea, Pinocchio. He's a real boy. I can see Wedge being the stay-at-home husband and Tataru the breadwinning wife. Yes, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Tataru wears the pants in the relationship, and Wedge is absolutely happy with that. He's just happy to have a boss, like a boss-ass wife, you know. What is it? Hi, Nia. What? Yeah. A girl boss. That's what it is. A girl boss wife. Now, the brain cell. It had to do a little bit of rubbing, but we got it. And so your journey begins. I almost envy you, Alpha. So many new things for you to discover. I mean, we can knock you in the head so you can start discovering new things for the first time again. Speaking of which, what terrible marvels can I trouble my old friend with next? Probably a new evil laugh. Once you reach this point, you can very rarely find Alpha in the world. Really? Can we interact with him? Is he like, does he have like a little quest and we can just talk with him? And he tells us about his random journeys? Aww. Our son's off on an adventure. Look at the adventures he's exploring. If you manage to encounter him. I don't remember, I just know he's out and around. Are you sure you want to go into a scary cave? Lead the way. Huh? No way the scuttle was. Oh, no. I knew it. I was like, is Omega gonna be the like little light? Oh, that's so cute. So what I'm hearing is if I go to like Gridania, the outside of Gridania, I should be able to find him. If I go to, what is it, Castrum Oriens, I should be able to see him because he's right there. Oh, Finn! Wait, that's the first time I think we've had like a Finn writing on screen like this. Huh? And that's the end of Final Fantasy. We've just finaled our fantasies now. That's it. Game over. GG's. Nothing else. I hope Alpha enjoys his adventures. There's so much danger out there for one little chocobo. No, I'm sure he'll be fine, and dwelling on such things is not productive in the least. Why don't we discuss a happier subject? Like your long-awaited bonus. We drained the coffers to fund your expedition, but why settle for coin when you can have the latest in automated... Hello? No, I need coin! I need money! That's right, we're gifting you a premium mammoth, the one-of-a-kind master model for merchandise copies. You know what this sounds like? Jet 2 Holiday. That's damn commercial that's been popular right now. Nothing beats a Jet 2 Holiday. That's what it sounds like right now. Constructed with our patented ironworks quality. I present to you the Clockwork Alpha. Aww. And then we got 2 orchestra rolls. One of the spots I met Alpha is in Mordana at a kitchen cellar. Oh. Whenever you bring it out on your travels, may it remind you of the real Alpha, quaying along under some distant sky. Just the thought of it brings a smile to my face. That and the free advertisement, of course.